This one's really interesting to me, actually. So, for those of you that had a Sega Genesis back in the day, a game came out for, I believe it was both Sega Genesis and Sega Saturn, although I think it got a little more prominence on Sega Saturn, called Sonic 3D Blast. Did you guys ever play this one as a kid? I actually didn't myself, but
I could never keep up with how many Sonic games there were.
I rented it when it came out.
it wasn't terrible.
It was not a good game. It's kind of, if I remember correctly, it's kind of a 3/4 overhead perspective.
Yes.
On a kind of a grid, you can kind of go up, down, left, and right.
Correct.
But it never controlled very well, and it wasn't a good game. There was nothing fun about it.
Well, I have some good news for you, Josh. The original developer of Sonic 3D Blast has come forward and basically said that he is going to create like a semi-official patch, as it were, for the game that's going to fix it.
Hooray!
That's right. That's
I'm
right.
so excited.
It only 21 years. It only took 21 years for this thing to come out. And I mean, for those that put up with the wait, I mean, he's adding better movement and handling. He's making the gameplay less frustrating. He's adding Supersonic into the game because he was not there before, as well as a level editor, so you can now make your own levels. Woo! Oh my god! And I think he's adding a couple of, maybe one or two new enemies that were like in the original development but taken out at the end. The bad news is he's not doing this full time. He's doing this in his spare time. The guy's name is, in case you want to look him up, is John Burton. He's a well-known developer, and basically in his spare time, he's like, "Yeah, I'm going to do this for funsies." What do you guys think? Cool or a little bit late to the party?
I mean, it's always nice to see someone really dedicating themselves to a passion project like this, especially one they were involved with from the beginning and they're kind of coming back and adding to it. I mean, that's really cool for, like, I don't know how big the fan base of this particular game is, but however many of them, all 2 or 3 of them, I don't know however many, but it's really cool for them to have this update to an old game, come out of the blue, out of nowhere. So that's pretty neat. I know that I personally feel like being a Sonic fan is kind of like being a Browns fan, Cleveland Browns fan, because like you have to get used to so much disappointment and letdown. Like, they got so many garbage games thrown at them over the years that if one is updated to be a more complete and fulfilling package, hey, that's great for them. So that's cool. I mean, I'm not a Sonic fan. I haven't played a Sonic game in years, but it's neat, good to, it's
a nice bit of news. I mean, the Sonic Mania has been getting really, really positive buzz and really, really positive reviews. So I feel like Sonic is, if only a little bit, sort of gaining some new fans after years of disappointment upon disappointment. So, I mean, this is nice.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see if this will start a trend, right? Because he's calling this the director's cut, as it were, of the game. And I wonder if other people will come forward with like, yeah, this game was kind of shitty when it first came out, but I'm going to fix it now. So
that would be cool if that becomes more common, I think. Because like there's remasters, but those are usually by the publishers wanting more money.
Right.
And director's cuts would be more like the creative people kind of coming back and completing their vision, which would be cool.
Yeah, how crazy would it be if they made like a good game now?
I mean, like he's had 21 years of feedback, so can't be that hard at this point.
Oh, easy peasy.
I'm pretty sure he has a pretty good idea. They're like, "Oh, you made Sonic 3D Blast? It sucked. Here's why." I'm sure he's had that happen to him like a few times. At least.
Yeah. Oh yeah, once or twice.
This has been a production of the GWW Radio Network. Please don't forget to subscribe, rate, and review us on iTunes, Stitcher, and SoundCloud. Also, check out Geeks Worldwide at thegww.com for all the latest news, reviews, and opinions on video games, comics, movies, TV, cosplay, and more. Geeks Assemble!